Pinterest is one of the fastest growing social media sites around. In fact, it was one of the fastest sites to reach over 10 million users in the quickest time, outbeating Facebook and YouTube. Now, what is Pinterest? Well, essentially it's a virtual pinboard, and it lets you organize and share all of the beautiful things that you find on the web. It's a really great place to start pinning pictures and images that you find on the web into an area on a social network that you can share with your friends. Best of all though, you can browse pinboards created by others and share those interests as well. Now, how can businesses use it for their benefit? Now, there are many brands that are taking to Pinterest to use it for their business. So what are the 5 things that you should really keep in mind when using Pinterest? Well, first thing to remember is that Pinterest is visual. Now what that means is it's almost like Twitter except it's done in pictures. So the Pinterest visual layout, which is the ability to put a whole number of different pictures into a collage next to each other, is pretty much what separates it from all of the other social platforms out there. And one of the good things is that every time you come across a picture on the web, whether it's your own camera, your own photos from your hard drive, or other pictures on the web, you can pin that onto your various pinboards. You can group your pinboards into a number of different categories so that other people can search for them and find them as well. You want to remember that when you're using Pinterest, you need to keep your end consumer in mind. So what are your clients thinking? So if you're going to pin certain things about your business, certain images from your business on Pinterest, you want to make sure that you're keeping your consumer in mind by knowing exactly what are they looking for and what sort of things would they be interested in seeing on your various pinboards. The next thing you want to keep in mind is you want to make sure that you're letting your clients participate in your pinboards. One of the great things about Pinterest is that people can comment, they can share, they can repin things so that it's sharing your content amongst their network. You want to make sure that you are letting your community participate. You know, it's not just the engagement here either. It's the opportunity to crowdsource your brand, letting your consumers contribute their own information to your boards, which is going to be a really great viral ability. You also want to take your brand from Pinterest to the real world. So essentially what you're going to be doing is not only having your brand inside your own pinboards, but you're going to be letting people use those pictures to spread the message out to their followers and their people that are looking at their pins. And finally, you want to be flexible and be early. Pinterest is very young. In fact, it's not even a year old yet, and it's rapidly growing. Get out there and be one of the first in your industry to be the first brand to be putting information out on Pinterest. It's going to be very beneficial if you can get out there early before all of your competitors do as well. But most of all, go and explore it, have fun. If you haven't used Pinterest before, go and sign up. By all means, have a play with it. You'll find it a lot of fun.